all having a wonderful day today. It looks like the camera's wanting to be a little blurry. There we go. It took it a second to adjust itself, but welcome in. I hope you're all doing good. We're gonna play some Sunhaven today. I'm gonna play on my solo file. The only thing is though, also by the way, I'm really worried the volume is too loud, so if it is, please speak up and let me know so I can fix that. But welcome in. I hope you're all doing good. I want to grind to get money today on my solo file. The other thing is, I have mostly played on my co-op farm with Ben, so I'm not very ahead. Like, I'm not very progressed on my solo file, so we're just going to ignore that fact. We're going to try and progress some today, try to earn some money, and see how much we can get. Of course, there's going to be other things I'm going to have to do periodically because this file is still fairly new, but we're going to do our best. We're going to try and get as rich as possible. I feel like, though, in this game, things tend to sell for a lot. Dogs want to go outside, but it's raining. Speaking of that, by the way, let me say hello to everyone. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Megs. Hello, Saturday. By the way, I saw you wanted to go home. I hope the rest of the night goes smoothly, and I hope you can get home ASAP. By the way, though, how is the volume? I'm very worried that it's too loud or it's too quiet. I'm kind of sleepy, so I might not be as active. That's okay. I feel like a Sunhaven stream is a very chill stream. Usually, almost anything that's not Animal Crossing, I feel like, is notably a lot more chill. Not the Weedle thing again. I hate this thing. The game is adorable, bully. This little monster thing. We are not friends. Yeah, Mod Squad is all here today. By the way, I have it downloaded on my phone, but not on my computer. The graphic for Scavenger League, like, hello? I can finally talk about that a lot more. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. Like, admittedly, a wee bit nervous, but like, super excited. Like, the excitement completely overpowers any nervousness. Hello, Gil. Welcome in. Okay. I also want to say one thing. I feel like I mentioned this the first time that I streamed Sunhaven. I had noticed that the characters seem like they walk kind of slow. Having experience from playing on the co-op farm with Ben quite a lot, over time, you can start to walk faster. I think it's something about the skill points that you can use to make yourself walk faster, so it might be a little slower at first, but eventually we'll get there. Tell me why I just refilled my watering can to water these crops and realized that it's raining, so I don't need to do that. Sophia, what are you excited about? I missed it. I was getting water. I don't know, I was saying I was excited about Scavenger League, especially since I can finally talk about it a bit more now. I'm so excited. That reminds me, I don't think I have a command for K-Daisy. K-Daisy is who I will be going up against, and I need to make a command for that. So for the time being, since we're talking about that, if somebody could grab her channel link, that'd be great. You've been what, Saturn? Wait. Oh, I think it was a response to something that Sophia said. For the time being, I want to cut some of this down, so there's way too much of it. We're just gonna, actually, aside from selling this stuff, I do need to go to the barracks and talk to Rosa, so we're gonna do that as well in a little bit. Thank you, I appreciate it. Kitty's was very sweet. It was really funny because I popped into her stream like just for a little bit while I was setting up my thumbnail and everything. And she's like, you guys, can't talk about Scavenger League anymore. Competition's here. No, it was just really funny. You've been nice setting something really good in Discord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. I feel like there's not a whole lot I can do through the stream. However, I do hope that you feel better soon. If there is something I could do over Discord to be helpful, let me know. So this was streamed 25 minutes ago? Yeah, I think she just ended her stream recently. Okay, is that everything that I want to sell? Some of this is really important stuff, so I don't necessarily want to get rid of it if I don't have to. Okay. Just to make sure that I don't forget, let's go ahead and speak to Rosa at the barracks, because I'm really worried that I'm going to forget. I think that's just about everything that I've gone over, though. Oh, by the way, reminder that tomorrow is the Wholesome Games Direct. To my knowledge and understanding, some of those games are going to be, or maybe even it's all of them, I get confused a lot, but it will be containing games that have been like already kind of announced before it. I think there's also going to be new games if I'm understanding right, and if I'm wrong, somebody let me know. Either way, tomorrow it's happening at 11 a.m. Central, but I need to start slightly before that so that way I can have a bit of time to get ready, chit chat for a little bit with you guys. So I will most likely start like 10 or 15 minutes before the actual direct itself starts. But yeah, for the reaction, for the reaction stream tomorrow, I will probably be ending shortly after the direct itself ends. Given I want to sit and talk to you guys for a little bit about whatever we see, gather our thoughts together, talk about our opinions and ideas about it. But I won't be live for too much longer after the direct itself ends. Like, it's not going to be like a full text stream. do this. I don't know, maybe I just imagined it. To be fair though, we have progressed a lot more on the co-op farm, so maybe I'm just thinking about that farm instead. I feel like I'm getting close. I've seen a few dogs. Wait. Wait, close to what? Oh wait, didn't you say you were villager hunting? Okay, so I have this tome to read. How do I read it? Just click on it? I can't. Oh, okay. I just right click it. Okay. I thought I had to like actually open it and read it. Is that it? Is there anything else we gotta do? Okay, I guess there's nothing else. Oh yeah, you are built. Okay. I was confused. Okay. I was trying to end the conversation so we could go back to trying to earn money. Since I'm out and about now, I want to look around and try to find some of the fruit trees. There's a bunch of random fruit trees we can gather the fruit from them and sell it. I also want to go fishing. The fishing in this game, let me tell you, is genuinely so much easier than other cozy games that had fishing. Oh wait, I think we have a quest right here. Is this quest? Hello? Come here. Can I have the quest, please? Hello. Oh, you don't want to talk to me? There we go. I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to severely write about it. If all goes well, it could end up helping everyone in Sunhaven. Can you lend me a hand? Speaking of dogs, Banner is barking. It's very loud. Is it like a deep kind of bark? Because Willis's bark is just like very yappy. I like to take these flowers and plant them in specific places all around town. That way everyone will see them and hopefully get a little happier over time. I think I'm gonna pick up this quest in a little bit. There's so many quests that could be picked up. I like they have that feature where it's like you get to see whatever the quest is, not being forced to accept it. You can be like, oh, okay, I'm busy right now, but now that I know what that is, I can come back later when I know I have time for it and do that. I just think that's great. I almost like mixed around the B and the D. Yeah. Well, this is like opposite. It's like not high pitched, but it's definitely yappy. I'm gonna be Lurk because I feel terrible emotionally. I'll be active for the last hour of stream if you go 3 hours. No worries, if lurking is what helps you, I totally understand. It's okay. And I'm sorry to hear that you've been struggling. I don't know why I have this random pumice stone. I have no recollection of getting that, but sure. I do need to clear my space so that way if I go fishing, I can actually have places to put the fish. I'll put the wheat seeds away. We'll do that. Should I take Dizzy? I say keep looking. But I also feel like that depends on how many Nook Miles tickets you have. Hello, Kyle. Welcome in. Oh, I did that wrong. That was my fault, though. It's easy, but I just wasn't paying attention, so that's my fault. You don't really have to wait that long for them to get the bait either. Usually it just takes a couple of seconds. And then once they go under the water with it, you just have to try and click the mouse whenever it's in that little green part of the sliding bar. As long as you get it clicked in the green part, then you're good to go. Sometimes the little green area is a lot smaller, so it's more difficult. Okay, I'm not doing it that well. Look at these. Hello, Eleanor. Welcome in. Hello, Libra. I haven't seen you in forever. Hello, Libra. Welcome in. How have you been? Dizzy is cute, but I don't think he's kidcore enough. He's adorable, though. I think he's kidcore, but I feel like I see what you mean, because he's not very colorful. Oh, yeah, there is no pride emojis. Libra is an elder in the community because he and Shiver were the OG mods of this channel. Last day of school, I'm free. Well, hello. How's your day been? Also, did you see my announcement in the updates channel? Like, hello. I'm so excited. I can't fathom how excited I am about it. And yes, happy Pride Month to all. Apparently there's a random mushroom. I thought those were just decorations. I didn't realize I could pick that up. I love how I told myself I was gonna try and get money and now I'm like already sidetracked, but it's fine. It's fine. Is this Nathaniel? Oh, it's just a guard. Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave. Maybe go to the beach. No, actually, no, never mind. There's apples right here. Then we'll go back home. In a little bit at some point, I need to visit the beach because usually there's shells in some kind of seaweed situation that I can pick up and sell. I'm spent skill points in what category? Okay, I love that. I have one. What should I spend it on? I mean, eventually I'm gonna spend it on all of these. sure I'll spend it on that, because all of them are gonna get spent eventually. At least my understanding they are. Unless the fireball spell, give it to me right now. I was giving it, it looks like a new game. It's my second time streaming it, but I've played it several times off screen. Usually I play co-op with Ben. Maybe let the dogs out before it rains. No worries. We had an absolutely insane storm last night, and I was sad because last night's stream was such a vibe. Like, I was having a nice time hanging out and talking to you all, and then it just completely cut off the stream. I mean, I know I technically chose to do that myself, but like, it was gonna get cut off forcibly if I didn't end when I did. So, you know, better save my computer than risk that kind of thing, because that's not good. I got to admit. Yeah, Shiver got his wisdom teeth removed recently. Speaking of that, how are you feeling? You feeling any better? I hope so. Put those back. I mean, I guess I could. Okay. Nothing else that's the same, so we'll put the oranges here. What about? I think this can be used for some kind of cooking thing. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, so I'm gonna save that in case. A farmer's snack hoon plush. I don't remember getting that. Is there anything else I can sell? I don't remember if the water crystals are important, so I don't want to sell it in case it's really important. My cheeks are so swollen. It might be that for a little bit longer, but like pain-wise, how are you feeling? Also, after surgery, were you in a sing-songy mood like I was? Because I remember in that video, I was singing the Animal Crossing New Horizons theme song. Level 9. I just used my skill points. I got more to use? What do you mean? I'll do the beekeeper one, because bees are cute and they're good for the environment. I think that's the same situation before. My cheeks were swollen for a while, but the anesthesia wore off pretty fast. And thankfully I had good painkillers for it, so I wasn't really struggling too much in that category. I had to eat super soft stuff for a while, but I feel like that's very typical. Megaphone is so cute. It kind of like from here, it looks like a spray bottle. Like a spray bottle that you use for cleaning counters. I sometimes serious pain, but if I do, I just take painkillers. As you should. Did they tell you at all whenever you could use straws again? We had a whole conversation about this the other day, how you can't like do things like smoking or use straws after you have a mouth surgery because it can give you a dry socket. Did they tell you when you could start using stuff like straws again though? What time is it? It's already 4 o'clock in the game? What do you mean? I refuse to believe that. No, they haven't. Well, I hope they tell you. I mean, technically straws aren't totally necessary, but they're nice. They're convenient. It's gonna be giving Stardew. It is, but the thing is, it's got a magical aspect to it. Also, this little creature right here is really annoying. We have beef. Is this game on Switch? I made a video about it, but now I can't even remember. I don't want to get your hopes up and say that. I know for sure it's on Steam because that's what I'm playing it on. But I'm not sure if it's on Switch. I don't remember. And I'm going to assume after Stitches Dissolve, probably. I think that's what they told me, actually. Why is there an arrow down there? What is it pointing at? It's literally not pointing at anything. Wait, actually, I do have it on a borderless mode, I think. So it's probably pointing something I just can't see. If anybody's looking at this game and if you're kind of wanting it, I would definitely recommend looking at the trailer. I feel like it's going to do a lot better of a job at explaining it than I will. But it's essentially a farm sim with a lot of magic involved and also dragons. Oh, by the way, Libra, I was thinking, if you play this game, I feel like your favorite character is probably going to be Nathaniel. I don't know why, but that's what I feel. Also, love the Poison Island theme for your current island. How's that been? It gets kind of hard sometimes to come up with decor ideas, but I'm trying to be as unique as I possibly can. When the vine swings, we jump at the right time. It's that easy. Just try and keep up with me. I've done it before, and it's genuinely so much harder than it looks. I don't even know what I click on. Is it the space bar or the mouse? I don't know. I wasn't paying enough attention, I guess. Oh. I love being bad at this. I love it so much. And because I lost jump rope, they're gonna spread more weeds on the farm. Why you gotta do me like that? Why? I also forgot to close out of this. So I've just been chilling on the screen like in the way the whole time. I wanna play it again. What? I jumped over it! I think he's just gonna give weeds all over the farm every time that I lose. I can ask a neighbor for help. I don't have neighbors. I own this farm by myself. What do you mean? I don't remember if it's on Switch or not. That's the thing. It's cool though, because whenever you set up your character, you can choose, like, you could be like an angel if you wanted to. Like, you choose what kind of character, then you choose your specialty, like if you're gonna be like a rancher, or if you're gonna be like maybe like more like into farming. Like, it's super specific with the setup for the character, and I'm really obsessed with that. There's also romancing involved, if that's part of a game that anybody here would be interested in. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I feel like it's something worth mentioning, so a lot of people seem to like that kind of aspect for this sort of game. So it's definitely not necessary, but you can if you want to. Oh, another thing that's really cool, if you look at the map, you can see where everybody is. Like, you can track where every single NPC is. So for example, see, right here we have Lynn, right? This little icon represents where Lynn is, and it'll move as the day goes on, so I can track where she is if I need to find her. And then I can click on individual sections right here. So let's say, hey, I want to go to the clothing store. Click on the tab that's the clothing store, and it'll highlight it and show me where on the map it is specifically. So if I get lost, it's really easy to navigate. Well, and speaking of that, I bought it whenever the early release was like announced for the public to be able to purchase and play early access if they were interested. But the thing is, admittedly, even though I really liked it, I didn't play it a whole lot at first, so I'm very behind. Reason being is because I felt really discouraged from streaming it for a long time, but I've gotten back into it. Now I'm like full-on addicted, and I want to play it literally all the time. I'll have to show you while you're still here, so I know that you've been busy lately. Whenever it's the next day, because I think Nathaniel's probably at his house. I'm gonna have to show you the next day in the game. It's one of those games, it's like you see the characters being much smaller than they are, and then once you start talking to them, like it pulls up a bigger version of what their character looks like. And I just have a really good feeling that I feel like you would like his character a lot. On one hand, these dandelions being everywhere is really obnoxious. On the other hand, it's like a free thing that I can sell, so I guess it's not that bad. I mean, inconvenient, but not that bad. We're gonna go to bed because I actually don't, I gotta go to the dandelions. Then we'll go to bed. Hello, Crazy, welcome in. Kyle, I know that joke. I don't know anybody named Joe. Gonna get me addicted like you did with Stardew, and I'm here for it. Wait, get you addicted to Sunhaven or Coral Island? Is there anything else right here that I can sell? Sell the blueberries. And the raspberries. Sell all the berries, actually. And the mushroom. Oh, you forgot the R in Curious's name mix. That's why the command didn't work. Okay. I also noticed with this game, one thing that does slightly annoy me. So for comparison's sake, in Stardew Valley, let's say it's like 2 p.m. in the game, maybe you like to randomly get off sooner than you thought you would, and you can just go to sleep and end at 2 p.m. if you wanted to. In this game, you can't end if it's considered too early, and I think considered too early is anything before 6 p.m. We're gonna go water my crops and then go find that one character I was talking about. There we go. He better not be back. Okay, cool, he's gone. I like paused like that because I thought maybe it was like a glitch and it was there, but we couldn't see it. I immediately realized next I have a slight headache. I'll let you know though. I'm so sorry. Okay, go ahead and let me know if you have to leave. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. I think all of these are done. Okay, there we go. all of them. I'm looking glad that I don't have to water all of these because initially when I first make a farm, you go so slow and it's like painful watering large amounts of crops at once if you have a solo farm and nobody's helping you. Thankfully, all these are pretty much done, it seems. I just have to go and use a scythe on all of them. What is that one? Oh, it's a green root. I was like, what is that? These, sell the dandelions while I'm at it. I'm not going to sell all the wheat because I specifically have to give them to Anne, I'm pretty sure. Which one of them? Sure. The Happy Animals one. And we'll spend it on... Actually, no, I'll just do that one too. Okay. Is there a goal to the game? It was like Stardew and you just keep going. So think about the concept in Stardew Valley with the community center, how you technically aren't in a rush to fill that out, but like you probably should. There's a similar idea here, except the thing is, the museum here that you have to fill out is so much bigger. Like there's so much more to donate, so it's gonna take me a really long time considering I don't even play this every day. But there are different scenes, like it's like, we're in spring year one, there's gonna be summer, fall, winter, etc. Like the same deal. I will tell you, fishing in this game is so much easier than Stardew Valley. Like, I swear it is. I mean, I'm still not perfect at it, don't get me wrong, but it's easier. Where is Nathaniel? We're trying to find him. Almost all the mods are reunited. Feels like the good old days. I'm okay. I think I'm tired and it's warm in here. Gotcha. Well, if you need to lurk because you're not feeling the best, I understand. Hello, Eleanor. Welcome. Fishing is easier. I'm hooked. Here, I'll show you. Keep in mind though that sometimes I just click the button too early by accident because I get excited, but it's easier. So look, the little fishes are here, right? We're gonna put it in the water, and then they just go straight to it, like almost immediately. Yep, there we go. And then once they put it under the water, you click on it. I'm waiting for them to do it. There we go. And then you have to get the little sliding bar to land on the green part. So your timing this has to be really good, but you have to wait for that little slidey bar thing to go on the green part, and then you click the mouse. But that's pretty much it. Where is Nathaniel? Trying to show Libra. Literally, where is this man? No, I know. Okay, I'll give it to you now since you're right here. Yeah, I did harvest all the wheat. What about it? What about it? You'll fight? You'll square up? You'll fight? Wait, okay, so out of my rewards, do I want the money or do I want the farming XP? I'm gonna take the money because today's goal is to get money. Oh wait, no, I already get those. I thought I had to choose between those, my bad. It's these that I choose between. I don't do enough combat and I need to, so I will do the combat thing. Oh wait, no, that's Nathaniel. There we go. Libra, this is the one that I thought you would like. I like these emojis. I love that they even added like a collection of pride ones, and as far as you know, I think everybody's able to use them, like regardless of, like, let's say you're watching something here, like you're watching mine right now, you can choose between like if you're gonna be a member or not, but you can like use those emotes whether or not you're a member. I kind of explained that weird, but like I hope you get what I mean. I don't know about you, but I love rice pudding. I have never tried it. I have downloading right now. I don't think it costs very much, especially like in comparison to a Switch game. It's significantly cheaper. I think it's either $20 or $25, somewhere in that range. So it's not too bad. That's not what I meant to click on. I don't even know what he likes. Help. I'm gonna give him a sapphire. And hopefully he appreciates it. And if he doesn't, then we're never talking to him again. Thanks, Farmer. I have a name. Wow. Okay. The audacity. Level the universe type. I didn't even think about that, but you're not wrong. I'm just like, you know what? I feel like he would like this character. And I was right. It's so good. Are you playing on Switch? Not the thanks, Farmer. He's kind of grateful. Also, second question. Do we think that Nathaniel is a himbo? because I don't feel like I'm qualified to decide if he is or not, so you tell me if you think he is. I'm gonna go into my farm again because it's a huge section of land. I think there's fruit trees by the beach, if I remember right. And if there is, I'm gonna get the fruit from those and then gather anything on the beach itself. There's plenty that I can do on my farm that can result in money, so I might just spend the rest of the day here, especially since I've already talked to Anne. I talked to Rosa earlier. Okay, yeah, there are other fruit trees. So we're just gonna cut down a bunch of the dandelions and also get the fruit. By the way, I don't know if you can see, but if you look in the bottom right corner, it'll tell you, like, how whenever you get XP for something, it'll show you that you got the XP, I think. Pretty sure that's what it is? Like, it shows you the progress for how much XP you're earning. I just think it's great. There we go. Also, wait, Megs, is that a question for me or is that a question for Libra? Another thing, if y'all were here during my most recent stream, I kept saying how I had the Daisy Sour Cream song stuck in my head and now it's back. Do it's all about Daisy. I love it so much. Just kidding. It's been stuck in my head. It's getting really annoying, actually. Oh, me? No, I'm playing on my computer. I know for sure it's on Steam, and then it's also available on a Steam Deck if anybody has one. I don't know off the top of my head about any other platforms, though. I don't want to, like, make something up and then get somebody excited and then have it not be true. Unique air room. Hello, MS. Welcome in. It's been stuck in my head for like a full 24 hours now. That, and then occasionally I get the Coral Island Overture song stuck in my head, but that's not that bad. Just like a catchy tropical song. My sister and my boyfriend have a Steam Deck. I don't think I've never seen a person have it. I know Peyton's Corner has one, but I've never seen anybody in person use one. I won't move, they're pricey. I mean, I feel like since I'm trying, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but since the Switch is like kind of nearing the end of its lifespan, I've been trying to, whenever games are available on both Switch and on PC, I'm trying to get them more on PC so that way if anything happens to this where it's really not like updated or taken care of, etc., then like I have PC games that I can stream to rely on, you know? It's like a backup plan that I have. I think getting a Steam Deck, I've been contemplating so much about it. I'm not sure if I ever would, but I also don't really feel like I have Steam Deck money right now, so it's kind of out of the question. Hello, Sidef, welcome in. The thing I like about it is that it's kind of bulky. It does look kind of bulky in the pictures that I've seen, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that. You might hear some doggo barks in the background. It's because somebody's here to pick up the dog, because they watch her for us sometime. So we're just gonna, if you can even hear it, we're just gonna listen to the doggo barks for a little bit. I want to play Stardew on PC, but my computer is slow. I mean, I feel like it might be kind of an obvious thing, but just checking to make sure. Have you tried closing every little thing in the background before you open it first? And does your computer need any updates? I'm also not getting the Steam Deck, it's expensive, and I also feel like playing games like Gmod would be very inconvenient. I've never myself played Gmod, but I imagine that would just be easier to play on like an actual computer or a gaming laptop, because there's laptops that are meant specifically for gaming that will run better with games than a normal laptop. I'm a little distracted, but I did clear up some of the stuff. I'm going to sell whatever I can out of that. I need to get this apple, then go on the beach and get all of the seaweed and the shells. I just want something. I know on the co-op farm with Ben, I know I have a bow and arrow, but I don't think I have it on this one. I think I just have a sword, but where is it? Oh, it's just, okay. Just a copper sword. I kind of prefer the bow and arrow almost. It's fun. I played my sister's and it's very bulky in hand. Maybe it really wouldn't be for me then, because you guys can't really tell over the screen in person. You're gonna have to take my word for it, but I have very small hands, IRL. And I feel like if it's something that's really, really bulky, I'm probably not gonna like it very much. Because if I'm gonna spend that much money on it, I prefer for it to not be too bulky for me to hold, so maybe it's not a good idea. I don't know, I could change my mind in the future, you never know, but now that that's been spoken about, it's unlikely that I'll get one. But you never know, we'll see. Gmod allows you to download multiple mods, spells, register new abilities, in-game certain keys on your keyboard. Oh yeah. That sounds really obnoxious to try and play on a Steam Deck, so I'll pass. I think you would feel like it might be a good intro to PC gaming. Is it Sunhaven or Gmod? I couldn't tell if you were talking to me or to Shiver. Hello, Mexican Tail. Welcome to the stream. Doggo's still barking, but it's okay. Bork, bork. Also, I asked earlier if y'all could hear the game sounds, but I don't know if anybody said anything, and now I'm paranoid that I've been streaming with 0 background noise. If that's the case, I'm so sorry. That's gonna be embarrassing for me. I really hope there's some degree of game sounds that y'all can hear, or I'm gonna be horrifically embarrassed. I don't know if you heard him in the background. That's somebody who's picking up the dog. Why is cleaning your farm on any game oddly satisfying? It is, and although it gets annoying, especially in this game, like there's this creature called the Weedle. He's like a little monster that appears on your farm sometimes, and he'll just spread a bunch of dandelions and weeds everywhere. And on one hand, it's really annoying, but at the same time, I get to cuddle them down. It's satisfying, and then I can sell them. So like, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. That was Ben? No, that was somebody else in the house. I haven't gone up this way in a while. I wonder if there's anything up here that I could go and get to sell. Let's go up here. We don't usually go this way that often. Weedle's also the name of Pokemon. Speaking of that, by the way, Libra, I feel like you haven't checked Discord in a while because literally several months ago, I cannot make this up. As a joke, since I know you like Teddiursa, the Pokemon, I changed your nickname in the server months ago to say Teddiursa is the worst Pokemon, and I've been waiting for you to notice, but you haven't noticed, and it's been months. And I haven't bothered changing it back to Libra because I wanted to see how long it would take you to realize. This game is also available on MacBook, that's how I play it. You know the other platforms available. So it's obviously Steam, Steam Deck, and then you said on your MacBook. But that's all I know off the top of my head. I changed your server name because I wanted to see how long it would take you to notice. It's been months. Who's this guy? Hello. What happened to my arm? I took a tumble in line, my cap fell off my head, and the light went out. I got so flustered that I forgot my cap down there. Shame too, that was my favorite mining cap. What are you selling? Copper ore. I mean, I guess I could. That's a lot of money to spend, but I mean, it'd be worth it. Copper keys are also important. We'll come back and do this a different time because I'm gonna need to save up more money before I start spending much money on stuff like that. I prefer to have a lot more first. Are there any other fruit trees? Are there any fruit trees? Please tell me. Also, Pokemon Home is finally compatible with Violet, meaning infinite. Infinite what now? I know the last thing says Greninjas, but what's the other thing? Also, if I'm still saying that wrong, just pretend that I said it right, okay? Because I don't want to embarrass myself. Do a dollop of daisy. See, it still won't leave my head. It plagues me. Oh, level 11 exploration. I can't talk. You'd be surprised. You just have this Discord, so I had to keep up with all of that. But I gotta get back now for this 10 years of slander. Well, I'm glad to see you back. I know that you were busy for a long time. I'm glad to hear that your first year teaching went well. I'm glad to have you back though, because we missed you. It's pronounced like Ursaluna. So like it's almost like combining the names Ursula and Luna. I'm so used to Switch gaming, so gaming on my MacBook took me a while to get used to play with the keyboard. I, for a long time, was really weird about it, and I kind of avoided streaming games on my computer because it was such a weird feeling. It was very different than streaming a Switch game. Like, it's a whole different setup. But I've done enough time now that I feel like I'm kind of used to it. If anything, whenever like a stream is ending, it's a lot faster to close off my setup on a PC than streaming a Switch game. Like, it takes a lot longer for my Switch. One of my students argued that Ditto was better than Teddiursa, the disrespect. By the way, I don't know if, actually, Libra specifically probably didn't see because I know he was busy. I stopped streaming Pokemon for a long time, so I was super worried that my save file was corrupt because there was that whole issue with people's save files for a long time. But it's been resolved now as far as I know. Like, my file is fine. I just don't stream it much anymore. I should probably, like, watch how much I'm spending time out here because it's getting kind of late. Speaking of that, by the way, this game does have that same thing that Stardew does where, like, once you're out past a certain time, you pass out and then you're sent home. I just don't remember what time that is, which is why I should be careful right now. I love how even though it's 8 p.m., I still hear the happy tropical music on the beach. Out of context, look up the Ditto Pokemon on your phone. Okay. Should I be scared? Wait, actually, I think I might remember what Ditto looks like. I think. Possibly. Okay. I'm gonna put it on the screen, so hopefully it'll pause the time and it doesn't pass as fast. But now I gotta see. I gotta see. You can't say that and then expect me to not be curious. Has anybody else felt like their phones have been loading like extra slow lately? Because mine has. Okay, Ditto, Pokemon. Yeah, I know what that one is. It looks like the Pokemon version of one of the slimes in Stardew Valley. Also, congrats on being season 1 of Scavenger League. Thank you. I'm so excited about it, but like, if I'm being very honest, I'm also like, there's definitely some degree of nervousness, but I feel like there's more excitement than nervousness. Kyle, if you're gonna poopy poop in the chat, you gotta say excuse me, okay? That's the rule. If that's what you're doing, you gotta say excuse me. Okay, I thought my stream froze. I was like, excuse me? By the way, I wanted to let you guys know I was lurking in streams periodically earlier. I always lurk in streams. Like, I'll do it for other people periodically. But, oh, I don't know if y'all heard the notification on my computer. Somebody else had a same setup to me. It's not the exact same overlay, but they've got like a chat box on the screen like I do. And theirs did a similar thing to mine where sometimes it's like the messages pop up really fast. Sometimes like it's more paced out. So now that I think about it, I'm not sure if there's a whole lot I can do about it, given it could probably still be adjusted. I don't know if it'll ever be like totally perfect. So you do have to think it's the YouTube chat having to sync up with Streamlabs and then put on the screen. So I feel like it's inevitably going to be kind of wonky sometimes. It does. Ditto's a sentient piece of putty. You can copy any Pokemon and become that Pokemon for one battle. It's also very fertile, meaning it can breed with any Pokemon minus legendaries and other specials. I still haven't bred any Pokemon. Like, I haven't done any of that. And I feel like I should have by now, but I didn't. Also, hey, is there anything I can sell? Anything else? Okay. Look at us getting almost 1,000 coins from this. Okay, I forgot to have the oranges. There we go. 1,004 coins. That's amazing. Okay. Oh yeah, it's almost 11. Let's go back to the house. Thank you for wiping. I appreciate that. We gotta be sanitary in this household. Yes, I would like to sleep. Remember how excited I was to get a Ditto in the first game? I remember how excited I was whenever I beat my first gym on there. For Violet, specifically. It's still a fun game. I just feel like I've lost motivation to be playing it as much. And a big part of that was the fact that I just didn't play for a long time, so I was terrified about the save file issue. Is it gonna load? There we go. Okay, there's no monster on the farm today, so I think we're good on there. I do need more seeds, though. We have mail. Hello. Who sent us a letter? Hey there, Lexi. Emmett told me you've been buying lots of seeds at the general store. Not necessarily. You must be getting the hang of farming. I'm happy someone is finally putting the old farmland back to good use. Have you checked out the farming store recently as well? We have all sorts of great farming tools, and we stock special seasonal crops each season. We're right next to the general store. Hopefully I'll see you there soon. From Catherine. I got a free pepper seed. Thanks. Brothers and sisters, tonight is the night whence the fruit of our dark labors come to bear. We shall complete the ritual and summon forth the unstoppable. As you read the letter, you come to the realization that it wasn't addressed to you. We better deliver this lost letter to Tanya. Okay, we gotta go find Tanya now. I've been so busy, I haven't even beat all the 8 gyms yet. I think I've gotten all the gyms. But I think it's just one Team Star battle left that I haven't done, right? I think so. I gotta go find Tanya. And then I guess while I'm out, we could buy some seeds. Lexi startled me when I opened the notification for the stream. I was like, Lexi's streaming! Anyways, how's your day? Wait, how did I startle you? I don't send out the notification. YouTube sends out the notifications, and I just ping everybody in the Discord server. Oh, great, Tanya's right there. Perfect. No problem. Ooh, I can choose a speed potion. Gives me 12% movement speed and 6% jump height for 20 minutes. Okay. Well, it's only a temporary thing. I know eventually, like, as I use the skill points to improve my character, I think I'll inevitably speed up whenever I walk. So at least how I went on my co-op farm with Ben. So I'm choosing the coins, since the whole point of the stream anyways is to get more money. I need to go get some seeds. Notifications are so loud? For what? I mean, I feel like whenever somebody streams, I don't get like there's like not a noise that I hear. I just like see it visually on my phone. Given my ringer is also off most of the time, so that's probably why. Okay, what plants are we gonna do? I feel like I always do this whenever I play any farm sim, but I go what I call it the Stardew Valley rule with crops, where it's like generally the pricier it is, there's a good chance it's gonna sell for a lot, and that's why it's so pricey. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, while we're here, another really cool thing about the game, and I think this goes for anything that you can buy, not just the seeds. So look, I can buy 1 at a time, 5 at a time, or the 20 at a time. So let's say I want to buy 5 at a time of the wheat seeds, okay? I can hover over the one that says X5, and then it'll tell me how much it's going to charge me if I want to buy 5 at once. Same thing for the 20. Like, it'll do that for everything, so that way I can know just how much I'm spending if I want to buy that much in bulk, and it'll tell me that before I actually buy it, so I don't waste my money. And I think it's such a nice little detail. What else is there here? Oh yeah, I forgot there's other stuff down here too. When I'm added to it on my iPad here, it gives me a loud notification someone replies, likes, or comments on streams. I've never actually experienced that. But again, probably is the fact that my ringer is always off. I'm gonna get 5 corn seeds. I'm gonna get 5 tomato seeds. 5 carrot seeds. And 5 onion seeds. I know I just spent a lot of money that I earned, but we will earn it back. I feel like earning money in this game is fairly easy, at least in my opinion. This looking me, yeah, it really is. It's really nice. That way, like, I get an idea of how much money I need to have before I buy something in bulk. It's really nice. And you don't have to spend any kind of money just to see that feature either. It's great. I just lagged. Anybody else see lag or no? I have skill points since when? Okay. Been on that one. There we go. We're gonna play all the seeds. We'll just mine. It might have been. Sometimes just me, sometimes everybody. It really just depends on the day and what specifically causes it. Stardew does need this though. That would be so wonderful. Cough, cough, concerned ape. Are you listening? I've been waiting for a Haunted Chocolatier update. I feel like he's still busy like updating stuff for Stardew, because like, he's constantly updating. I think specifically for mobile, like he updates stuff for mobile. But as far as I know, he's still working on it. He just doesn't have any specific big updates to give everyone. Another thing, I think he also said in an interview that he's trying to keep everything about it as much of a secret as possible, so that way whatever is out, everything is as much of a surprise as it possibly can be. Yeah. It's fine on my end. Yeah, try refreshing it and see if that helps. I'm gonna just plant this 1 pepper seed, just put that at the top. And then the corn seeds, we'll put those here. If there's gonna be a small Stardew update, I think there is. There was a tweet that he sent out, and I think it was something about there being an iridium scythe. And now that I think about it, I really don't think that was ever a thing, so I think he's adding in the ability to have an iridium scythe. I think that's what it is. And I could be wrong. If I am wrong, somebody correct me, please, so I'm not like spreading misinformation or something. Tomato seeds, bring those down here. Carrot seeds. Okay, I have more seeds here than I thought I did, I guess. Okay, we're gonna plant these and then get the wheat seeds afterwards. I'm excited for the new Stardew update. Is it like a big update, or is it literally just adding the iridium scythe? be disappointed if it's just the scythe, because to be fair, the game's been out for a long time. I don't really foresee any massive updates happening consistently. Okay. I can't wait until my watering can is more upgraded, because it runs out of water so quickly. Hello? I hit the ground. Why didn't it till the soil? Did I not click it good enough, or was I not close enough maybe? Sometimes if I try clicking from farther away, it won't really work. So I might have just been too far away. I'm not sure though. I'm just gonna plant all of these, and we'll plant the wheat seeds afterwards. There we go. Oh, by the way, so I think it was Lieber earlier that was asking about if this game is like Stardew in terms of its concept. And I was saying how the museum is like the same idea as the community center, same concept, just like a different building, and there's a lot of stuff that you have to fill out. With that being said, would you like to see what it looks like? Because it's huge. I'm just gonna need to water all this stuff first, and it might take me a while because it goes really slow. I also like whenever you water something, it'll grow a tiny bit right away to show you how progressed it is in its growth. Hopefully get sprinklers. Speaking of that, I'm so bad about making sprinklers for any of my Stardew farms. Like, I'm always neglecting that. That and then upgrading my watering cans specifically. And y'all will be like in the chat like, why aren't you upgrading your tools? To anybody that's watched a Stardew stream where I kept forgetting to upgrade my tool, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's spring... Wait, what? What about it? Also, is that a yes, you would like to see the museum? I just need to water these first, and it takes me forever because I have to go one by one. And my character is still slow because it's not very upgraded. Also, I'm sorry if this is weird, but every time the watering can is empty and you try using it, it makes that little noise to show you that it's empty. It always makes a little sound, and it sounds like a fart. Like, every time the watering can is empty, it makes like a little sound. Hello, Bright Bird, welcome in. I'm always bad at the struggle, but I always forget to use the sprinkler. Me too. And then I continue to complain afterwards. Yeah, the sprinklers in Stardew, but I'm really bad about using them. Like, I know how to make them, I'm just lazy about it. Listen to the watering can, it's empty, listen to it. I'm gonna click on the crops to try to water them, listen to it. Could y'all hear it? It makes a little fart sound. That's this one we were talking about. We were just saying how we seem to collectively, or at least some of us, tend to ignore the sprinklers. It's already 2 p.m. I'm not even done with these. I can't wait until my character walks faster. Also, I'm feeling weird. I think I just needed some fresh air. I feel like usually whenever I get a headache, I have to go through a checklist in my head, like, okay, have I had water today? Have I had food within the last few hours? Have I had any caffeine today? Because I do drink quite a lot of caffeine, so if I randomly go a day with like having less than normal, I get headaches. So if you go through that checklist and everything's fine, but like you're still in pain, I feel like at that point, I just kind of like lay back and not really use electronics as much. I mean, in that case, that would just kind of mean lurking here unless it's like really severe, then like, you do what you gotta do. This character right here on the right always looks like Coraline to me. This character, Melissa. Melissa looks like Coraline. I was out for 6 hours, so I've been hibernating in my room for days, and it felt so nice. Sometimes you gotta hibernate, but also sometimes you do eventually have to come out and enjoy the sunshine. And it does genuinely feel really nice. Also, hey, where's the museum? I'm lost. Okay, it is right here. Okay, I'm actually a lot closer to go to the right and then go down a little bit. So we're gonna go over there. By the way, in this game you can have pets, and one of them being a frog. I'll show you guys that afterwards. Then I gotta get back to earning money in the game because my character needs the monies. I forgot, I gotta deal with this cutscene. I'm so excited for tomorrow's wholesome gaming direct. Me too. Like, I can't contain myself. I'm so excited. Except maybe because it has been mostly cloudy here, but also because I'm still recovering. Well, I hope you get some good sunshine soon. And I hope that you feel better. Specifically, I hope that your cheeks stop being swollen. Pets, what others are there? I think it changes periodically, like the options. Best not to wander around. Are you gonna make me talk to this character first? Oh yeah, has it started raining yet? And it's supposed to be a storm or like just rain? And yes, Roberta is tomorrow. I'll try to show you the pets as soon as I can. I'm trying to deal with the dialogue with this character so that way I can go in the back. I feel like I'm skipping through everything. Okay. Can I go to the back now? Can I go to the back, please? Please and thank you. There we go. We'll go to the Hall of Gems first. So this section is called the Hall of Gems. Oh yeah, there's a character stuck under a pile of rocks in here. Am I not ready for what? Not ready to see the Wholesome Games Direct? So there's a bunch of sections in here, and then there's 2 other halls with a bunch of stuff in them. Not yet, but a storm is coming. We had such an intense storm last night, but it was low-key really nice. Like, it was therapeutic. I mean, inconvenient timing for sure, but it was therapeutic, so it's okay. Okay, I'm trying to just go through this fast as I can so I can go to the other sections. Okay, go in here. Is that the Hall of Culture? I think this is the one that I wanted to show you. But I've also only been in here like once. See, there's so much in here. So much. And there's another section we haven't opened yet. So many bundles. So little time. Wait, y'all are getting rain? I got a bunch last night, and then Meg's is supposed to be expecting some soon. And then here's the aquarium. There's more dialogue. I'm just saying whatever I can to agree with that so I can keep walking. There are a lot of bundles. There's so many, but at the same time, I kind of like that because it means whenever I do play this game, I would almost never run out of things to do and work on. I'm not sure about this part, but I've heard that... Oh, you're so right. That's terrifying. I don't like that at all. Until I'm ready for the rain, we need to... Yeah, the smoke is unfortunately in a lot of US states. The severity will vary depending on where you are and how much it's traveled to you. But remember, friends, please, if you can, purchase or use, if you already have one, an air filter or purifier. And if you don't have one, there's ways you can make one if you really have to. You just use a box fan and an air filter that you would use in your house and attach the air filter to the box fan and then just keep it running. I mean, there's more to it than that, but that's off the top of my head what I remember from the tutorial that I saw. Please stay indoors. It will be safer and better. True, but if you really do have to go outside, please wear a face mask. I think the program people are recommending that you wear is the N95. That one, and then if you have animals that have to go outside to potty, take them out there minimally, like only when they really have to. Like, let them go to the bathroom, of course, but like don't take them out there a whole lot aside from that, so that way you can protect their lungs while you're also protecting your own lungs. Remember, it kind of looks like a Furby face. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That makes me really uncomfortable to think about now. I don't like that comparison, but also you're so right. You are absolutely correct. Oh, another thing that will help me to get money, I need to invest some of my money in the game on at least like 1 cow or a chicken or something. I can only have up to 6 animals at once, I think, according to that little measurement at the top. But I do need to get animals. It would help me with income in the future. Green root seeds. I don't remember buying these, but sure. Apparently we have them. Wait, I need to till the soil a bit more. I'm gonna go look outside to see if it's raining. I'm glad that you suggested that I did that the other night because I feel like otherwise I would have just kept going. Because literally, I can't make this up. Whenever I went outside to go and check per your suggestion, it was pouring down rain. The rain was sideways and the raindrops were huge and it was also very windy. I wonder if there's a way I can get across where that treasure chest is. I mean, I'm sure there is, otherwise I feel like it wouldn't be put there. But I want it. I'm gonna save the game now, and then tomorrow I want to go explore certain parts of the map that I haven't yet today. I've done it on the co-op farm that I have, but not on this one. I just would like to show you guys on stream. It's a really cool area. I wanted to be ready though with my sword because there's going to be enemies. Proceed to continue. I have music on. There's a song that I vibe with on. What song is it? Waiting for it to load. That weasel guy better not be back. He better not be. Okay, cool. I don't think he's here. I'm gonna refill my watering can before I get those. It's kind of like Stardew, but better. I personally still prefer Stardew Valley, but even though there's things in Sunhaven that I really wish Stardew had, I feel like I still prefer Stardew just because it feels a lot more nostalgic to me. Like, I played that first. Kid by the Revivalists? Is that how you pronounce that? While I live in Canada, I just had to deal with the smoke. I can't imagine how it must be like leaving where there is fire. I was thinking about that like earlier today. Like, it's obviously horrible and tragic that the US is being swallowed by all of this smoke, but like, we need to be also equally as concerned about people in Canada because like, hello, it's on fire. Like, why aren't people more concerned about Canadians? Like, are they okay? Are y'all good? Like, yes, I know it's really horrible that we have smoke everywhere here, but like, come on now. We also need to express concern for Canadians. Like, are they okay? Y'all good? You probably would like it, Lexi. What style of music is it? Like, what genre? And if we're not out of water again, so let's just go refill it. I wish I could do it from up there, but I don't think I can. I hear thunder. It's always exciting when you know there's gonna be a storm coming and then you start to hear the thunder. Like, I don't know, just, something about it is just so riveting. Our country is on fire, of course being okay. That's what I'm saying, like, people just need to be expressing more concern for the Canadians. Like, why is the focus so much on the US? I have a Canadian friend, but she lives in British Columbia. Is she okay though? I hope she's okay. I opened the blinds so I can see. It's sad to see people lose their homes. I want to make sure that people understand that I am saying that it's, of course, both parties are important here, but Canadians are also the ones whose homes are on fire. So I feel like they're a bit more of the concern than the smoke in the US. Yes, both are horrible and very concerning, but more of the focus needs to be on Canada. I just don't want people to hear that and then assume that I'm being like, oh, like, we're not important. Like, that's not what I'm saying. And I wanted to make sure that was very clear. Yeah, she's okay. I'm glad she's okay. Well, check on your friends, everyone. Make sure they're okay. Check on your friends regularly. See how they're doing. As soon as I'm done watering these, I want to go to the left of the map. Because there's a combat area over there that I did on the co-op farm, but I haven't done on this one. Okay. Now we can go. I'd have to make sure I had the copper sword highlighted. And then I think tomorrow in the game, I want to see what I can do about getting an animal. Or like if there's any specific steps that I have to take first. So I don't remember if I do. I mean, I do know that I need to have a barn first and then get the animals, but still. See, there's this area back here. Hello, what do I have to give you to make you move? This fluffy chonker might move by bringing some food. See, literally they call it fluffy chonker. It's so cute. I don't have all the stuff that I want, so it's not gonna move. My poor friend had to flee her home with her 20 parrots. Yes, she rescued them all in her van. She was so heartbroken when she came back and saw her snakes and reptiles. cat passed away. I'm so sorry, Kelly. That is awful. My condolences to your friend. I'm so sorry. I'm glad that your friend is at least okay, though. I'm sorry that that happened. And I wish your friend the best. My uncle lives in Quebec where the fires are. He's okay. I don't think he lives near the fire area. Sorry, I stuttered for a moment. Well, regardless of where everybody lives or does not live, though, please stay safe whether you're being affected by the smoke, being offended by the fire. Okay, I think I totally butchered that sentence. Let me start over. Whether you live near the fire, you live near the smoke, whatever it is, do whatever you have to do to stay safe. Get an air purifier if you don't have one already, or make one if that's easier and more accessible. Take care of yourselves, please. I went to get left in my pocket after that because I'm going to autofloats. I'm tired of hunting. No, valid. My condolences to your friend Oakley. Oh, Oakley is, I think, one of Callie's OCs. Their name's Callie. Only she and her parrot survived and are safe. Absolutely, it's still horrible either way, but I'm glad that she and the parrots are okay. Apparently I got money from defeating them, so that's very slay. I think I'm gonna leave this area because we've seen that now, but I don't feel like fighting them anymore. There's so many, and I swear I prefer the bow and arrow, and I have it on the other farm, but not this one. And I need it. I think I can buy one though. Maybe. We'll see. What is that? An earth crystal. I forgot what I need those for, but they're important, so I made sure to grab it. I hope our snakes and reptiles are happy and healthy up in reptile heaven. Excuse me, oh my gosh, that was really bad timing to yawn. I'm sorry, Callie. Well, I hope so too. If these leafies could go away, that'd be great. I'm just a simple little angel farmer. I'm trying to mind my business, get whatever I can to get money. I think back here the chest might have money. Let's see. Oh, I got a copper ring and some free trail mix. Speaking of trail mix, what's y'all's favorite part of Chex Mix, and why is it the rye chip? The rye chip is the only valid answer here. Why can't I put it on my character? It's not, okay. I'll try again later. For some reason, it's like not putting it on. Harbin's reptiles, I know he has some. He's got 2 blue dart frogs that will not stop making tadpoles. They literally will not stop. It's just a constant thing now. His skinks are doing good. We discovered a while back that for some reason, like literally, I don't know. Okay, before you come after me here, the skinks for a long time would rarely come out of hiding, so we genuinely didn't know. But one of them was missing an arm, and it's always been like that. So it's just chilling. I don't know. But the skinks are totally fine. And then the leopard gecko, Kyoko, she is doing good too. She's gotten a lot bigger actually. I see the little chips, the raisins, the rye chips are the best part, and you can't convince me otherwise. Also, hey, okay. There's a rock away. I was like, why aren't I moving? Is it glitched? It's because there was a rock that I couldn't see. Yeah, but the frogs are doing good though. They are making quite a lot of tadpoles constantly, and it's getting, frankly, a little stressful. I wouldn't be able to show it to you guys on stream, so you're gonna have to take my word for it. But he's got this little petri dish right now that has frog eggs in it and 3 tadpoles. But I think 2 of those tadpoles passed away, unfortunately. Gotta silk these. There we go. I think these might need to be used for cooking stuff too, but the apples are literally so easy to find. Berries are kind of easy to find. It depends on the day. But I'm gonna sell it anyways and then deal with the result of that later. I'm not selling the wheat yet because I want to save that for the future to maybe use for cooking or to feed to the animals. You need to see a picture of the little leopard gecko. My next door class neighbor has a leopard gecko named Macaroni. I don't have a good picture of her right now. Right now she's hiding under a piece of bark. Okay. I'm having a bit of a brain fart moment. I don't know where I'm supposed to go to buy the barn or to ask about it. Text audible, it's poured now, it's super loud. If you have to go at some point, because I was saying earlier that your head kind of hurt and now that it's storming, that's totally fine, just like let me know. Wait, I realized I forgot to show you guys the pet store. I need to do that. I feel like the pets that they have available change every day. Wait, what, Callie? What? When you did this right, my head feels fine. I'm glad you're feeling better, because earlier you were saying that you had a headache. I'm gonna go up here. Is the store open? Okay, cool, it is. See, right now they have a bunny, they have a cat, excuse me, and something called a Cappy. Is that like a spin-off of Cap'n from Animal Crossing? I've also seen a frog in here with a crown, and I think I've seen a shark as well. Like, it changes daily. The leopard gecko is probably hiding under a piece of bark. Yeah, she's hiding under a big piece of bark right now. I'm not getting a pet right now. Eventually I'm gonna get a pet, but not now, because we've got other things my character needs to pay for. A cat or a shark for the vibes. I don't have any sharks at the moment, but I swear I've seen a shark before at the pet store. Hello, Shilgado. Welcome to the stream. I'm good. How are you? Oh, free apples. Yes, I'll take that. Something I feel like that's worth mentioning is the mining setup in this game is drastically different than in Stardew. Like, you have to have certain keys to be able to like unlock levels. Depending on what kind of key you use, it'll either be temporarily unlocked at the level, and then once you leave, you can't go back. Or if you get like the better kind of key, which is either, I think you can make them, but you also might be able to buy them, and then those like higher end keys will keep it permanently open and available. So that's something that I'm not personally used to. Okay, yeah, this is what I was talking about, the hustle one. Every time I spend skill points on it, I can walk a little bit faster. Hello, little birdies. I'm gonna go actually over here. Are there any? Oh, yeah, there are oranges. I'm gonna get those, and then I'm gonna go to the beach and attempt to go fishing, because that's something I need to work on as well. Because not only will that level up my fishing skills, get extra skill points maybe for that category, but I can also sell the fish. So I'm gonna go do that. Actually, wait, there's a free berry, so I'm gonna take that. It looks like I stole it from that guard, and now I feel bad. This feels so mean. I feel like this is one of those games where once you start playing it, you get really sucked in, and then it's hard to stop. Oh, by the way, I do really need to post a video at the moment. I recorded a video earlier to post for you guys, but I have yet to finish editing that. But it has been recorded, so you can expect a video to come out within like the next 2 days, I'd say. I've been in one of those moods today where, yes, I'm really glad that I was productive and I got the video done, but I'm also like, I don't feel like editing. Like, sometimes I just don't want to. I don't feel like it. I should do it anyways, despite that feeling. I just don't feel like it right now. Is that so wrong of me? In my defense, though, it's one of those videos where I accidentally like would stutter a lot or make various errors while filming. So it's one of those like where I accidentally make it way longer than it needs to be, and it's gonna have to be a lot of trimming. So I think that's why I put it off, but it's okay. I forgot, will a fish just appear, or should I actually go by where this fish? Oh no, it just appeared, cool. Perfect. Oop. There we go. I keep doing it too early. Sometimes it's hard to tell whenever it takes the bait. Let's try this again. Okay. I missed it that time. I feel like it's easier than Stardew, but also like it's still simple at the same time to like mess it up. Like it's easy to make errors while it's still being overall easier than Stardew. And then as for Coral Island fishing, we also kind of talked about Coral Island today since I've been getting back into it a lot more. The fishing on there was really confusing to me at first, but once I understood it, like it was fairly easy to do. And is a blue tang. Okay, I want to get at least 1 or 2 more fish, which I know isn't a lot, but it's also just getting darker in the game. And then depending on how much money I have tomorrow, I am hoping to get a barn. That way we can also get an animal. And then having animals will help us get extra income in the game, which is going to be a win-win. You know, they get taken care of, they get a home, and I also get a bit of extra money. It's gonna be nice. Is the fish gonna come back? And like it just swam away. There we go. There it is. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I swear the fish is there. I got it perfect that time. I normally don't get it right in the middle right away. I got a bashful pike. Well, I'm glad that it's happy. That's what bashful means, right? Like it's just another word for being happy. Also, hey, I kind of want to go in there now. I don't think I've gone in here, have I? My profession, I think I'm a rancher. I'm an angel rancher, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Ooh, okay. But fishing permit tier 3, what was that? Oh, we'll get a tier 2 first. What does it say? An official piece of paper permitting you to deploy a moderate number of fishing nets, increase fishing net capacity by 4. Only 1 tier 2 fishing permit can be used per world. And then an official piece of paper permitting you to, okay, it's the same thing, but like with more of them. I can also get a golden fishing rod. That's so much money though. I'm gonna save up to get either a cow or 2, depending on what's easier to get. To handle that first, and look, that's been handled. We're gonna grind to save money to get a golden fishing rod. That sounds amazing. Are there any other fish that I can get before I have to go home? Maybe? Yep, okay. I barely put the fishing rod down. Okay, it wasn't on the perfection part, but like, hopefully I still got it. Cool, I got a sea bass. One of the most basic fish there is, and I got a skill point from doing that. I'm gonna do, okay, I can do freshly caught, increase the sell price of all fish by 5, 10, and 15 gold. Upgraded lure, increase the attracting radius of your fishing hook. That would be great. Also, they swim faster to the hook. I mean, I feel like eventually we're gonna get all of these done. Upgraded lure sounds pretty great to me. So now we're just gonna go home. I do really want to get a pet eventually, but it's just not really a priority right now on this farm. How did you unlock the fishing rod? I don't really remember. I think I might have gotten a letter in the mail of some sort. For reference though, it's only spring year 1. I'm only on the end of day 11, so I got it, I think, fairly quickly. I would just keep an eye out on the mailbox. I think I got a letter in the mail to be something about it. Do you know what day you're on? And like what season and what year? I feel like you get it pretty early in the game. So we got 406 gold from that. and 490 XP accumulated. We didn't grab any orbs, and we got 1 random ticket. Have you seen the same time frame as Stardew? I think so. Or definitely close to it at least. Those dragons! Hello? They ate my crops. Rude. It's like the equivalent of the crows in Stardew Valley. Just random dragons eating your crops, right? Like, it just makes perfect sense. I'm gonna water the rest of these, and then as soon as I can, I do just want to, I don't remember where I go for this, but I want to ask them about a barn because I need one. And then I think in the co-op farm, I think our cows and chickens are all in the same barn. Like, I don't think there's separation like a coop versus a barn. I think it's just all one building. Or at least I'm hoping it's like that, because that would be the most convenient option. Imagine you see a giant dragon that burns down your house and also eats your crops, and you're more concerned about your crops being eaten. If that was a thing in this game, genuinely, I feel like that's probably something I would do. It sounds like something I would do. It really does. Actually, to add to that, if that really did happen, I feel like somehow I'd find a way to like not realize the house on fire and to be like, my crops! And then be like, 5 minutes later, be like, oh wait, what happened to my house? And you'll be like, it was literally on fire, did you not see? I feel like that's exactly how that would go. I cannot wait to upgrade this freaking watering can. I have to refill it so often. If the initial watering cans that you have in Stardew aren't nearly as annoying like the ones in Sunhaven, so I don't really feel rushed to upgrade the watering can in Stardew, but I should. I just don't. Level 14 farming, we love to see it. Got a skill point. What am I gonna use it on? Thrift Hunter. Seed bags from the general store sale are an additional 5, 10, and 15% cheaper. Or I can do beginner cookbook. Unlock meat cooking recipes. These recipes are only obtainable from this skill. And then beekeeper we already have. And happy animals is already fully done too. Excuse me. And also this section where I haven't fully completed, I could do culinary mastery. The next 4, 8, and 12, every cooked meal sells for 20% extra gold. Every cooked meal in the game is counted separately. Flower farm I haven't done yet. Blue rose seeds in the mail from the farmers every day. That one I have on the co-op farm, and it's great because even though I don't remember exactly how much it sells for, it's free seeds, which is essentially free income whenever they grow and I sell them. So like even if they don't sell much, it's free. So I think I'm gonna do the flower farm one. I forgot about that. It takes me so long to get all these watered. I cannot wait until these are actually fully grown. Okay. Now that they're watered, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to, I think it's the town hall I have to go into? I don't know, maybe not. Why do I keep yawning today? I guess we're just having a sleepy day. I don't think it's the general store, because I feel like I would have seen it earlier, because I went to the general store, so I feel like it's at the town hall? Maybe? And we'll keep looking around if it's not, but like I'm pretty sure it's the town hall. I'm just not 100% sure. Did you guys hear that? That was my knuckles. Okay, this is what it is. So I can get a barn, a feeding station, automatic feeder, automatic collector, a demolition kit, house permits to upgrade it, and then an actual house. Could you imagine I can buy 20 of the houses in bulk if I had enough money? Could you imagine? Why would you need that many buildings? I unfortunately don't have enough money currently for the barn. By the next day in the game, I feel like I should. It's 5,000 coins, and I have 4,424. I'm gonna try my very best to earn a bunch today, do whatever I can. Hopefully we'll have enough by tomorrow to get the barn. These, although they're convenient, I can wait a little bit longer to get them, so I'm gonna put that off. Save it for the barn. And then hopefully I'll get an animal. I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. But I'm also enjoying the game, and it's too early to end. So I'm gonna keep playing because I love this game. And it's very addictive. Like, I swear, it's one of those games where once you get on and you get into it, it's hard to stop. Let's go. Since I already have fruit in my pockets, I'm gonna continue to look around for fruit trees. And hopefully we can get some more fruit, because that's one of the easy ways to forage and get money. Any fruit over here, maybe? Nope, okay. Libra, did you see whenever I showcased the pet store? So I felt that you left, but I showed the pet store on the screen. They have different pets every day. Last time I went there, they had the bunny, they had a cat, and then some kind of thing that they call a cappy. I don't know. And then if not, I can go back up there, because they probably have different animals anyways, and that'd be fun to look at. I did so adorable. I kind of want the frog, just because Ben has frogs, but I don't know if they have the frog today. I also don't know how much it costs, and I just have other priorities in this game at the moment. I talk about it like it's so real, and it's just not. Yeah, animals seem to change every visit. I think though, let me think, how should I word this? Think about whenever you go into, like, obviously you don't, how should I explain this? Think about whenever you go into a restaurant, how certain restaurants have specials, and like those specials like change periodically. It's like that same concept where it's like, they sell animals, that's what they do. They sell animals and a bit of animal supplies. However, their stock of what animals they're selling changes every day. But I think they just cycle through different ones, and it's just kind of randomized depending on, like, whatever you see during the day there, it's randomized. Frogs would be so cute for that reason. I think the frog that I saw last time had a little crown. It was cute. Hopefully there's extra shells down here or something that I can grab and sell. By the way, guys, please make sure that you've liked this stream. It's free and it's super helpful. Thank you so much. Are there any other fish in here? So I need to level up my fishing skills anyways. And it's something that I can sell. Let's try that. Watch me do that and then immediately regret it. If I do get frogs, I wanna, if it lets me, it'd be super cool to have more than one frog, and then I can name them after his pet frogs. Which, by the way, their names are Jack and Jill, and I still think that's super cute. There's no fish over here, but hopefully one will spawn. That worked last time. Okay. I don't think it's gonna spawn, so we're gonna have to actually go find one. That weirdly worked last time, kinda, a little bit. Like the Streamlabs? Absolutely. Thank you for encouraging that. The only reason you'll hear creators repeat that so much is because it genuinely is a very easy way that's also completely free to help boost somebody. So for example, whenever you like a stream, even like, or liking it or commenting, like interacting in simple free ways like that shows the YouTube algorithm that whatever content you're watching is worth pushing out to the algorithm. So by doing that, you're helping more people to potentially see and discover my content. So that's why you'll hear people repeat it. It's just, it's really helpful, and it genuinely is free. So, you know, why not? I pressed it too early that time, and that was my fault. By the way, I feel like I haven't asked in a little bit since I know you were talking about, hey, you can come back to streams a little bit more now. How is Song? How is she? Let's see if it's on Switch. If it's not on Switch, it should be. I know I've talked about it in a video before, but I just don't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry, it's been a little bit since I made that video. There's another pixel game that I really want to try called Traveler's Rest. There's so many games. I want to play all the games, all of them. Realistically, will I ever finish every single one? Probably not, because there's just so many of them that I have and still want more. To clarify, I'm realistically not going to get every single game, of course, but I just have a lot of cozy games, and there's still more that I want. And because there's so many of them, realistically, will I ever finish all of them? Probably not, but it's okay. A flower flounder. That is a tongue twister. Song is thriving, always enjoying ham. I thought you said always enjoying them. And I didn't know like, who or what you were referring to, and I was like, I'm glad that she's doing good, but pardon? Excuse me? I want to play all the games, but to not enough time to play them all. That too. That's another thing. And as much as there's so many games that I want, I've got to prioritize which ones I'll buy and which ones I won't. An apple core, an ancient magic staff. Maybe the museum features. Okay, we gotta hightail it to the museum now. Do a dollop of daisy. I finally got out of my head for a while, and now it's back. It's such an earworm. Incredibly unrelated, but if I were to briefly get up and get a glass of Dr. Pepper, would you guys stay? It wouldn't take me that long. I don't have to pee or anything. I just would get a cup with some ice and Dr. Pepper. Like, that's literally it. That's all I would do. If I do that, we'll stay. Shivering! You wouldn't stay? Yes, get that Dr. Pepper. I want some. I also just need a bit of a caffeine boost at the moment. I don't know where I'm supposed to put this magic staff, but apparently it needs to go here. This is a crops bundle. Combat bundle. Maybe the staff goes here? Ancient Sunhaven sword. Nope, it doesn't go here. Interestingly enough, it does not. I think I talked to Pepper earlier. You know how sometimes like a store, if they want to sell their own version of a certain soda, like Dr. Pepper, for instance, they'll like rename it a little bit to be a little bit more unique where it's not going to be copyrighted, but it's like essentially supposed to be the same drink. Do you guys feel like those store brand ones taste the same and it's considered the same thing? Or do you feel like there's a difference? Because usually for me, especially being, I have certain safe foods for my autism. There's certain foods where I consider like a safe food, and if somebody tries to make like a rip-off version of it or like a store brand, I can typically taste the difference, and it's gonna bother me tasting that difference. But I will say, with the store brand version of Dr. Pepper that we often buy, it tastes pretty accurate. Like I haven't really noticed much of a difference. That's pretty cool. Daisy. If it has to be stuck in my head, it's gonna be stuck in y'all's heads too. I have to go through these one by one. I don't know which section needs this. None of them go in here. All right. There's a game on the Switch called Everyone Wants to Switch. It says play with friends. I immediately said, I don't have friends. It'd be like that. Brand Bubbly? Yeah, isn't it? Actually, wasn't that brand Bubbly, or was that, I don't know if it's Bubbly or if it's Poppy, but one of them was on Shark Tank, and that's how they got famous. I don't remember which brand it is that was on there. Can I put anything in here? I start clicking the transfer all button every time I go up to a bundle to see if there's anything that can magically be transferred that I wasn't aware of before. That'd be cool. None of that worked, but I don't really have any flowers, it's fine. The cherry flavor tastes like Dr. Pepper to me. I think the brand I was thinking of, that Poppy brand, I think it's supposed to be a gut-friendly version of any sodas that are like really popular. Like it's meant to be like where you still enjoy that flavor of your favorite soda, but it also isn't as bad for your gut health. I've tried Bubbly. I didn't like Bubbly. That makes me think that I wouldn't like Poppy either. I don't know where this staff needs to go back. It said it has to go to the museum, so I'm looking. I'm trying to find it. Mana bundle. Oh, that'd be easy. Wait, hello? Oh, I thought like it would just take mana out of my mana bar. I was like, why isn't it working? I'm not feeling what? Not feeling what? I don't have any of those. Where is this staff supposed to go? I don't understand. Okay, there's a gem bundle, so that wouldn't go there. Bars bundle, that wouldn't go there either. The money bundle. We got other stuff to do. I can't be paying for that. No, thank you. I have one best friend, but she does not own a Switch. My brother does not play a lot of games I like, so I have no one to play with. I mean, I feel like at least in the Animal Crossing community, I'm saying that because like it's the origins of this channel, and like a lot of us in the streaming community play in like Animal Crossing. But I feel like a lot of us are very similar in terms of what games that we like. So I feel like that helps, especially the community itself is like very, very friendly. So I feel like it's somewhat easy at least to go through servers and find somebody to play with if you wanted to. I worded that kind of poorly, but I hope you understood what I was trying to explain. Okay, I have no idea where the staff is supposed to go. Let's see. Can I do? I still can't get this ring on. Oh, it requires combat level 5. Okay, that's why it wasn't working. I mean, I guess I can come back and do it, but I want to do it now. I mean, people don't play Animal Crossing. The other day, so this is gonna go somewhere in a second. But for reference, I have a really big age gap between me and my oldest sister, and one of her friends came into town, and we were all kind of hanging out together. And I asked her if she remembered how much I loved Animal Crossing when I was a kid. I've played it since I think my earliest memory of playing Animal Crossing I was like 7. But when I was about like 10 or 11, I'd really always play Animal Crossing City Folk. And I asked her if she remembered me playing Animal Crossing. She's like, yeah, I remember that. She said that she remembered me being obsessed with Animal Crossing and I was almost always playing it. And I'm like, true that. I have many memories of dinner being ready and everybody waiting for me to come to the dinner table so they could eat, and I was just so caught up in Animal Crossing that I did not go and eat. Because I just was so into Animal Crossing. What we would do a lot of times, I was so young and I didn't really need like a mobile phone or anything, I would get on the house phone and call my cousin who also had City Folk, and then I would like put the house phone here. I'll take off my phone from the charger for a second. I'd go like this and hold it between my side and my shoulder, and we would talk with that for hours and hours and hours, just playing Animal Crossing City Folk. And it was great. Have you finished the museum in any of the games you've played? I have not. Admittedly, I haven't either. Wait, actually, I want to sell these, but now I'm thinking about it, and I'm worried that some of these might be needed for the museum. I'm not going to sell the fish right away so I can check, because it's late anyways. But I'll go back tomorrow and I'll check. Is that fair? I think that's fair. Okay, I need to sell the oranges too. Sell the apples, and I think that should be enough. I'm gonna go to bed, because it's getting late. I can sell all those crops. Hopefully tomorrow, I really, 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 really hope we have enough for the barn, because I need to get the barn. And we're gonna be kind of broke afterwards for a little bit, because it's a lot to spend money on the barn, but it'll be worth it to do all this in the future. Like in the long term, it's going to be worth it. And it took a long time to save. I remember, speaking of saving, I forgot about this until I rebooted my file the other day to play on it. And I forget that the save button in Animal Crossing City Folk is like in the top right corner. Like you have to point the Wii remote at the, I think it's like a sensor bar. Point it at that and then turn it to the top right corner of the screen, and then there's a save button that you click on there. But like unless you point it that way, it's not gonna show up. Leave my crops alone! Stop eating my crops! Stop it. Okay, so we do have enough for the barn. Now we're gonna be kind of broke afterwards, but it's fine. After I finish watering these, we're gonna go get the barn. With my first Animal Crossing, I never knew it even existed until I saw my brother play Animal Crossing back in 2020, and a new one I wanted to play, and I got mine in May 2020. I remember the first time that I played Animal Crossing was at my cousin's house. They had it on the GameCube version. I spent a lot of time there growing up. I remember being over there at one point and they were playing Animal Crossing. I was like, oh, what is this? And they were like, it's Animal Crossing. So they let me play it for a little bit. And that's my origin story, I guess. But if you want to get more specific about my origin story for this channel, I remember deliberately as soon as Animal Crossing was announced, like even mentioned, I was like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to do that. And then I set out on my mission for it. Given I didn't have a whole lot of money at the time, so I scavenged for parts online to build a PC. Ben helped me with it. And then unfortunately, literally the night before New Horizons was dropping, the computer that we built together fried and all the parts were destroyed. So we had to last minute make a trip to Best Buy and I spent all the money that I had left over on it. And we set it up at home. I got my game downloaded at like about midnight because I got the digital version. And the next day I filmed my first video. And here we are now. That feels so weird to think about though. Like it simultaneously feels so long ago and feels like yesterday at the same time. That's so crazy to think about. I was 18 when I made my very first Animal Crossing video. And now I'm 22. Pardon? What? Who let that happen? Where's time? You never knew that? I thought I told you about it. I remember the PC that I ended up having to buy after the parts got fried, the whole thing was $900 and I only had $600 at the time and my grandma had paid for the rest of it and she told me I just needed to pay her back over time and we had made that agreement that I just was going to pay her back that $300 over time. And then I got closer to my birthday and she told me that I didn't have to pay her back anymore and that was going to be my birthday present. So, it's been quite a journey. I think I started this channel from 21 subscribers, and I can't see the exact number from here, so I'd have to check YouTube Studio. So we started from 21. Let's see, how many do we have now? And now I have 3,563. That is insanity. If you've ever supported me to any degree in any way, shape, or form, I appreciate you, and also just know that you've made child me very happy because Animal Crossing was my life as a child. And I just know that if there was a way somehow that little me could see what big me is doing now, they would be so excited. The same way with 8, I hate it. It freaks me out how much time is passing. Like, it only feels faster as I get older. It's scary. Lexi is 22 and Ben is 6'2". I'm 22 and 5'8". I'm 5'5" and 5'1". Listen, I know both Shiver and Sophia are taller than me, but like, I still feel like I'm really tall and I'm self-aware of that. Your voice doesn't irritate? Wait. Doesn't irritate what? I'm a little confused. Okay, there's 2 blue flower seeds left. I want them to all be next to each other, so I'm gonna till the soil again right here. Who is somebody here? Hold on. So I'm sorry to be doing this again. I've tried really hard not to do this, but now I'm like, who's here? I'm just asking Ben, because I swear it sounds like somebody's here. I'm sure I'm a short king. I'm pretty sure I'm the shortest cousin. I've always been really tall. That's why you're so received. Oh, that my voice is. Oh, so, oh wait. So, okay. Now I was so confused. First, I was like, Now I get it. Thank you, MS. I appreciate that a lot, actually. I just didn't understand it first, so my bad. But thank you. I need to go see if these fish are donatable, and then we're gonna buy a barn. Wait, who is this? Hello. Hello, Kara. And now that we're talking about hype, by the way, before my mom left for her trip, we were talking, and I made a comment saying something along the lines that I just felt really tall at the moment. And she was like, yeah, you are really tall, and I feel like you're getting taller, and I also feel like I'm shrinking. So she thinks that she's... Can you actually shrink? Is that a thing? Because she told me she feels like she's shrinking, and then I was already taller than her, but apparently now I feel even taller. I don't know. Is that a thing, though? Can you shrink? I guess since the town hall's right here and I'm already closer to it than the museum, I'll just do the barn first. Excuse me. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then as for placing it, I just do that whenever I get back to the farm. I think in Stardew, like if you buy a certain building, you work with Robin, by the way, to say, hey, where do you want to place this? As for the barn here, I just have to go back to my farm and click on it and then place it wherever I want. Now we have like no money, but it's fine. The barn will help us in the future. I promise it will. It just took a big chunk of money, but it'll be worth it in the future. It really will be. Let's be like, which one's the aquarium? I'm like, it's obviously the one with the fish on the door. Okay, let's see. It's gonna be the springtime one, because I just caught these in the springtime. Which one's the springtime one, though? There we go. Okay, interesting. So only the flower flounder had to go here, and I'm glad that I have it. I was able to donate it. I'm just confused. So I have a bunch of these. Just make sure, I'm gonna check this too. Okay, yeah. It really is going to be drastically different fish. So I guess the rest of these we can just sell, which is great because we need the money now, especially more than before. These can be sold, and I got to the museum. Got the barn. I think we should just go back and place the barn and sell whatever we can sell. There's a part of my neck that I can tell needs to pop, and it won't pop. I'm debating on texting someone that I pet sat for in the past because I miss her dogs. I'd be like, hey, can I watch your dogs again? You should. Be like, hey, can I play with the dogs? That's exactly what you should say. Just gonna sell all of these. I mean, those seem to be selling for a lot, but it's better than nothing. There's also probably stuff that I could afford to take to my storage chest in my house that was not taking up space in my pockets. So I'm gonna go do that. I just asked her how they're doing and then I went to come visit them. But if you're just like, hey, can I watch your dogs again? I feel like it'd be kind of funny. Okay, but all of this so I wouldn't have to look at it anymore. Now I'm only grabbing back the essentials. This I need, because I need to place that down. This I'm gonna need to have in my pockets. I'm gonna have an animal suit and I need to pay for that. Farmer's ring I need to put on, so we're gonna bring that back to copper ring. The wooden torches I need to set outside, so I'm gonna grab that. What else? I don't think there's anything else at the moment, so I'll just leave everything else there. I'm gonna put the barn where I put it on our co-op farm, which would be over to the left. The farm right about over here. I think I placed it right here so that way it would be easier to travel with this little staircase. And I think it automatically will clear the trees for me. And then if it doesn't, we will handle that as best we can. Confirm. Go back inside. And then, okay, so what the barns look like, we put all the hay right here that they can eat, and then you put the animals just in the middle. And then for the automatic collector, I really want to get that as soon as possible. put the automatic collector right here, and then I'll just check on it periodically, and it'll give me whatever eggs or milk that the animals gave me. I was thinking how I want to make a hair appointment to get my hair done. I want pink hair, but I don't want to sit forever to bleach out the dark colors. Valid. But I feel like it'd be worth it. Maybe if you wanted to, if they let you, you could bring your Switch, and while you're waiting for certain stuff to be done to your hair, you could play whatever Switch game you want. I almost said Animal Crossing, but like there's other Switch games too you could play. Gotta place these torches down. And then put the other one right about here. There. And now it should help me to see a little bit better at night. Okay, I still don't have combat level 5, so I need to get to combat level 5. What level of combat am I on? I'm level 2. I mean, it's not really the priority today, but I do need to get that done. So, I don't know, maybe we could do that. You guys, I just remember, oh my god, so Zodiac Valley had a massive update recently, and I keep forgetting to, like, you think, like, oh, it's a big update, how could you forget? I have other things I've been doing and working on, and I also get easily distracted, so I need to play that. I mean, I feel like if I stream that, I'll be a little late to the party, so I feel like most creators that play and stream that game have streamed it at this point, and I haven't. I'm gonna clear out some of these trees. I feel like there's too many trees here. With this game with stuff like hitting a rock or like hitting the weeds or hitting a tree, you just have to hold down the mouse button. You don't have to like click repeatedly, because I've seen games where like it feels like you have to click it repeatedly, but thankfully you can just hold it down. I'm waiting for Zodiac Valley to become free to play. I know they're gonna do it, I just don't know when specifically. I hope it's soon though, because there's a lot of people that want to play but they'd prefer to play whenever it's free. Oh, another thing about that, by the way, I want to know what you think about this setup. Even though you're saying that you're waiting to play, but like I'm sure you've seen talk about it, the prices of the Moonstone price stuff in the item shop. You can still enjoy the game just as much, and like it's amazing, it's beautiful, it's fun, even without any of the item shop stuff. But a lot of people are really worried about how they're pricing it, because if they don't stop where they are now and fix it, people are concerned that it's going to become a matter of greed because of the way it's being priced. And to be honest, I can see and agree with the concern, but I also feel like the game is still just as fun without any of that stuff. So while it is kind of bad to price it that way, it doesn't make the game unplayable. I haven't played DLV in forever. I think it's because I really don't know what I was doing. I wanted to advance in the game without actually doing the work. I've been taking my time with how I progress, and like there's, as much as I've made a lot of progress, there's still a lot that I've left to do. And a lot of people are saying that that's the way to go with Zodiac Valley, is to just take your time with it, with how fast you play. Because since it's still early access technically, and they're still adding and changing stuff, if you rush through it too quickly, then you run out of stuff to do, and then it's just like kind of boring and gets stale really fast. So people just recommend that you take your time with the questing and doing things, so that way it lasts a lot longer and it feels more fun. There's like always something to do. And that, my friend, is why you have to open every single treasure chest in this game that you find. So you can get some stuff. Level 15 exploration? Ooh, Elias the dragon is talking to us. Listen to my words, Lexi. Ooh, are we teleporting? I can sense your power growing. Your service to Sunhaven has been notable, but today the safety of Sunhaven depends on you. I am on my way. As long as I don't have to wait hours before I can continue the storyline, like in most phone games. The only thing I think like you have to really like wait with for that. So with the Scar quest, whenever you are about to get a Scar and like unlock his character for your valley, there's a certain thing where you have to plant. I don't remember what exactly it was. You have to plant something and then wait for it to fully grow before you can get Scar. And you have to wait, I think, like a few like IRL days for the thing to grow before you can get him. So It doesn't stop you from playing necessarily, but it is like slightly inconvenient. And all right, I've spent all of my, not all of mine, but all 3 skill points on the hustle option. So now we should be walking a lot faster than we did at the beginning of the stream. Oh, by the way, I was not able to raid anybody yesterday because I couldn't really find anybody fast enough and I had to like rush the end of the stream because of the storm. So hopefully we can find somebody today because I like doing raids. It's always fun. Wait, what is that? Fairy wings? I didn't even notice that! And that has to go to the museum, and so does that staff still, but I couldn't find where the staff had to go. Apparently I have an extra wheat seed, so I need to sell that too. Artsy is live. If they are still on whenever you end, that's an option. I'll keep that in mind. Because sometimes there is legitimately days where like I really want to raid and I have the time and energy to and whatnot. Like I'm perfectly able to, but then there's also nobody live. So it just depends on the day. And typically I do prefer to raid people that are playing the same game as I was playing, but sometimes that's not really an option. There we go. You know what mobile game I used to be obsessed with? I'm obsessed with Candy Crush. You don't have to call me out like that. No, like literally. I am addicted to Candy Crush, and I also, even though I'm still kind of bad at it, I love crochet. Crochet and Candy Crush, the 2 C's. Technically 3 if you count the word crush, that's 2 separate words. I don't remember how much a cow costs, but I think I have to buy that for my character named Kitty. After I take care of the crops, I'm gonna go see about that. We'll investigate it. Okay. Aside from that 1 piece of wheat, everything else is not ready yet, so we're just gonna water the rest of these and sell whatever it was that I just harvested. I think it was green roots and just some wheat. Like you're gonna do this before, so whenever you see me like boost like this, whenever I walk, it's me double pressing the space bar. It takes a bit of mana every time I do that, but it's a way to go a little bit faster. And I know if I just hold down the space bar instead of double pressing that, it looks like my character's like bouncing. Like look. It's just kind of funny looking. I just did that thing that they do sometimes where like they randomly unfocus by themselves, and I'm like, can you not do that? I'm trying to see right now. Thank you. After next, by the way, since you mentioned that, if you could like lurky, like just secretly pop in or like just go look real quick for me, see how long Artsy's been live for, because I would love to raid Artsy. But I don't know how long they've been live for. I don't know if they're going to be ending by the time that I'm done. That's another wonderful thing, Sedith, that there's no stamina bar, at least not to my knowledge. The only bar thing that you really see in the corner is an XP bar. So like, let's say I keep farming, right? I'm using this watering can for farming. Every time that I use it, it goes up a little bit. And it's basically just an XP bar to track how much XP I've been earning from doing a certain thing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like depending on the day, I feel like Artsy's usually live for anywhere between like maybe like 2 hours to 4. I think I've seen them I stream other times above. I feel like that's usually what I see. So depending on when they started, like I should be able to raid. I feel like I usually am. Okay, I'm gonna go see if we can buy a cow. Give it a don't remember how much they cost. They've been live for an hour. Okay, should be fine then. Oh no, Kitty's store is right here. Oops. Kitty also, by the way, is I think one of the romanceable characters. Hi, Lexi. Want to help Kitty? What does... Why are you referring to yourself? I think, is that the third person? I love that I have to ask. I'm making a fancy dress. It's so fancy that it even has a gem, except I don't have the gem yet. What do I need to do? 1 sapphire. I think I already have one, actually. Let me see. Not on me, but I think I have one at home. I have to go check here first. I do need to get the cow, if I can afford it, and then I'll go back and get the sapphire for her. So this store isn't from the pet store. This one's like specifically for farm animals. The other one is like for just pets for your character. I don't have enough for a cow, but I do have enough for a chicken. I think. Never mind. I don't. I have almost enough for a chicken. We'll get an animal soon for sure though. I feel like it'd be more ideal to just in bulk at the same time get 1 cow and 1 chicken. So maybe we should save money for a little bit longer and then get farm animals. Pretty sure I have an extra sapphire. I gave one to Nathaniel earlier, but I'm positive I have at least 1 more. Let me just check my storage. Yep. Perfect. Just make sure it's in my pockets where I can see. Put that there, and we'll go find her again. I hope she's still in the general area. I mean, even if she's not, we do have that feature on the map where I can see where everybody is at all times, which is great. But I'm not sure if she's still up there because I don't have anybody's schedules memorized. Oh, cool, she is. Perfect. The rewards, okay. I got 5 community tokens, 15 mining XP, and 200 coins. And as a bonus reward, I can choose 2 blue tangfish, mining XP, exploration XP, or the money. Of course, I keep choosing the money today, but in my defense, because the whole point of the stream was to get as much money as I could. And I had a lot more earlier, but I spent it on the barn. In my defense, it was for a good cause. I think there's other stuff I can still sell. Let's go back over here. Okay. Sell the oranges, sell the blueberries, sell the green roots, sell the wheat. I mean, I was trying to save some of that for the animals, but now I'm just gonna sell it. Because look, a bundle of 8 wheat gives me 520 coins. Like, that's insanity right there. So I'm gonna sell it and then put some stuff back in storage. Okay. Perfect. Rearrange my pockets because I don't like whenever it's all over the place like this. Well, it's not my pocket, it's my backpack, but you know what? Same thing. Well, that reminds me, the fairy wings, I need to see where those go in the museum. I still can't find where the staff is supposed to go. I'll grab that too. And the ball will sit by side. The silk can just go in here. And then we're gonna go right back to the museum. Hopefully we can find, I mean, ideally I'd love to find the spot for the fairy wings and the staff, but like finding a spot for at least one of them would be perfect. Like, I mean, maybe it'd be easier to find the spot for the staff. I mean, I looked last time. Oh, I had a tool selected. I was like, why are they doing that? I don't know. I need to find a spot for at least one of them, that's all. Go to the museum. I think I can cut through here to get there. Maybe? Yep, okay. I gotta start going this way then to go to the museum. Wait, no, that's the way. This is the library, not the museum. I did that so confidently. That's embarrassing. I chatted a little on Artsy's stream and they got their hair done. It's super cute. Well, now we definitely need to rate Artsy. I gotta see the hairstyle. Nobody spoil it yet though. Please don't go over there early or something. Please don't do that. That's not nice. I really don't know where any of these items are supposed to go, but we're gonna try. I love the trees in this game. This game in general is just gorgeous. I will admit, I am a sucker for anything like farming sim related, but it's always really nice whenever they go out of their way to try and be as unique as possible about it. Cause like a farm sim is a whole category in itself of video games, but it's nice whenever you can see that they went out of their way to try and make it stand out a bit more, make it feel more unique in comparison to other farm sims. Is there nothing over here I can put? I don't think so. That's the alchemy bundle. I don't know which bundle's like, oh, I have to talk to Rosa, I forgot. I need to do that. Fairy wings go here. Cool. We found a spot for at least one of them. I mean, I need to find a spot for the staff too. But it's something, at least. Yeah, I have no idea where the staff is. I'm gonna look it up actually. I guess I could just look it up. I don't know why I haven't done that until now. Okay, hold on a second. I'm looking up where it goes. The ancient magic staff. There we go. Okay. But like, what bundle does it go in? Okay, but where? Where does it go? Apparently it's the fishing bundle. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about that, might actually make sense. Because I was fishing earlier to try to improve my XP for it. Okay, let's go to the fishing section and see where in there it might go. I mean, that's the best thing I can think of. There we go. That's where it goes. All right. Now we can go talk to Rosa. Given I don't know where she is, so I'm gonna have to go find her. And yeah, I feel like it'd be nice if this was on Switch, but it's not, unfortunately. It should be though. I feel like it would do well on the Switch. A lot of cozy and like farm sim type games I feel like do fairly well on the Switch. Especially because now there's so many people that love that kind of category of games. You know? See, where is she? Where is Rosa? Oh, she's at the barracks. Okay. It should have told me that on the quest description. I think I have to go on the left upwards instead of on the right upwards. I think going to the right and then going up is what takes you to the pet store. Hello, Nuclear Seagull. Welcome to the stream. The dragon always looks so cool. Like, look at how beautiful. I'm glad to see you coming into your strength now. I must ask you to use your power for the good of Sunhaven. Lexi, a dark energy is spreading in our world, but I know not how. I must confer with my kin, another one of the guardian dragons. It is imperative that I seek their knowledge about this darkness. However, I must not leave Sunhaven unguarded, so I will lay a safeguard spell to protect the town in my absence. With this task, I ask your help. Delve into the wilderness to the east of Sunhaven and find a crystal called Glorite. Glorite crystals are found abundantly within the wilderness around Sunhaven's lands, but I need only one.
It is crucial that you not take more than one crystal, Lexi. The livelihood of the forest depends on the mana energy within the glorite. Do you understand? Return with the glorite crystal as soon as you can so I may begin my journey. Choose reward. Okay, these are all iron tools. I already get these two, but I also can choose between, as a free thing to get two, an iron pickaxe, iron axe, iron hoe, or an iron sword. As much as these would be really nice too, I'm gonna choose the sword because my combat weapon is not very good. I'm leaving it today. I have to go to the east part to look for the glorite crystal. I remember doing this on the farm that I have with Ben, so it shouldn't be too hard. Oh, I have unspent skill points. Let me see. There we go. I was wondering why stream was quiet. It was pause. I've done that so many times before. Also, why I'm here. Why? Why? Oh, not why. I'm gonna take these fruit bushes. I mean, they're not mine, but I'm taking it anyways because I need the money. That sounds like Minecraft. Are there like quests like that to do in Minecraft? I mean, I've technically played Minecraft before, but it was like, it was called like education Minecraft. It's when you log in with like a certain school account that you have and you get to play like a censored version of it. So it's not fully Minecraft, but it's like the closest I could get. I didn't want to spend all the money on it and then be like, I don't know. I love your headset. It looks like the Kraken Kitty edition. Is that correct? Can you recommend it or should I get the smaller version? It is the Kraken Kitty headset. This is actually my second pair of this exact one. The other pair that I had after I think like maybe a little less than 2 years of having it, somewhere around that, they broke out on me unfortunately, so I had to go get this pair. I do really like them though, and I feel like it's like my brand at this point because I've used these almost the entirety of my channel. So I don't know if I would recommend it necessarily. I'd have to think about that. I mean, yeah, the exact, oh, same tools. Oh, okay, gotcha. I hear you. This is also one of those games where the map just seems massive, and every time you think you've seen all of it, you suddenly discover more parts of the map. Like, it just keeps going and going and going. Like, it just doesn't seem to end. There we go. That part's hard to get across, so you can't land in the water. You have to be really careful. I'm just gonna skip past these guys because I don't need to talk to them. I have to go over here. I remember this part. I basically have to talk to these guys, defeat them, and then take a crystal and go and give it to the dragon. Hey, this area's off limits. We're finishing up some private construction work back here, so come back later when we're finished. You don't look like construction workers to me, right? Like, be realistic here. They don't look like construction workers at all. Yeah, what you gonna do about it? We're gonna fight them. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight them. I'm just gonna sit here and spam this button. It's gonna take a while because I can't do a whole lot of damage quite yet, but we're gonna get there. It's just gonna take some time. I'm literally just spamming them with the sword. Usually with tools, you can just hold down the clicking button and you don't have to press it repeatedly, but I think for this, like, I legitimately have to just keep pressing it. Oh, thank you. I'd rather the ears come out of different colors. How does that work? I have it turned off because for a really long time I was using a green screen. It would mess with the green screen quality, so I had to keep it off. But they can turn on. I have it off. You'll have a little razor thing set up on your computer, and let's say you're like, hey, I want to have it off right now. You'll go and click on that. There's like a bunch of specific settings for the ear colors, and you just would turn it off. It's really not terribly complicated. You'll have like a specific section on your computer just for like adjusting settings for the headphones. And they gave us the glorite crystal. Oh, I don't have a key for that. Okay, well, I have the crystal, right? Since I don't need the fishing rod right now, I'm gonna replace that slot with the crystal. And then we'll head back and hopefully have time to give it to the dragon. I keep picking and burping, I'm sorry. And of course I have to get this one here for the free items to sell. I have to go back to Rosa because I forgot Rosa always has to give me a little tour to go see the dragon. Great, thank you. Of course, you're welcome. I also want to add that the color changing effect for the ears, as far as I know, or at least maybe this is how, I don't know if there's different settings actually, or if I just, for the only one, but the way I always had it set up was like, it was like a gradual color change. Like, let's say that it started out like a soft blue color. It would slowly transition to another one, and that color would slowly transition to another one. Like, it was like a constant cycle of slowly transitioning between colors. That, I feel like, is better. So if there's other options, I feel like I would stick with the slow transitioning colors anyways, just because I feel like if it were, like, properly flashing, I feel like that would hurt people's eyes and potentially trigger seizures for individuals with epilepsy. So I feel like it's better just leaving it at the slow transition or just not having it on at all, depending on your preference. Oh, I forgot about this. Please give me the chance. My name is Steven. Put me to work in your town. I'll do anything. You can't have criminals like him walking free in Sunhaven. Lexi, did you witness him illegally collecting chlorite? What do you think we should do? Last time I snitched and I was like, yeah, I did see that. What about it? Wait, let Steven join Sunhaven. You can't undo this decision. I'm going to say no because he is a criminal. I almost said stealer because I forgot the word criminal for a second. Hopefully I can make this work. I can take care of this really fast and then just hurry home and go to bed. Hopefully I can make it work. What's that mean? Yes, I do need an escort. I still don't know why we need an escort, because, like, why would the dragon character hurt me or anything? But she always says this the second that I get here, and it annoys me. Well, here we are. Are you going to talk to the sun dragon, or did you make me come all the way here for no reason? Like, why you got so much attitude? Of course I'm going to go up here and talk to the dragon. Excellent, Lexi. I will use this crystal's magic to lay a spell of protection over Sunhaven while I am gone. You protected our forests, and now your service protects Sunhaven itself. These acts are nothing if not noble. Take care of Sunhaven in my absence, Lexi. I will not be gone long. And then as rewards, we get 10 bonus mana, and we get 50 combat XP. And then as an extra reward, I can choose 200 coins, 50 combat XP, or 50 exploration XP. And of course, as I've done the entire stream, I'm choosing the coins because we are grinding for money today. And now we're just gonna head home. Okay, that didn't take too long though. We have a bit more time in the day. I have a good series on Netflix that you might like, Lexi. I will DM you without spoiling like a whole bunch of stuff about it. Just let me know what the genre is, because now I'm curious. I'll say earlier I was back at the library and there was a bunch of characters over here. I don't think I've talked to them yet on this file. Yep, they're right here. I mean, I might have talked to them. I don't remember if I did or not. Oh, they're all having a conversation. I can listen in. Let's be nosy and listen in. To most efficiently manipulate your magical energy or mana, you must first... Hey, are you even listening to me? Oh, it's somebody trying to be a teacher. Like, apparently the students aren't listening very much. Well, that's not nice of them now, is it? I mean, I should technically be hurrying home faster, but it's fine. I'm going back here to get the apples and the singular orange. I need whatever I can get to sell. I really do. I need all of it. And I have to wait 2 days for Elios the dragon to come back. Oh, we are doing good on money today. Look, the next day in the game, I'm going to get 1,112 coins. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping some more of the crops are ready tomorrow. Oh, it's true crime? Okay. I hear you. Oh, no, you're good. That's probably for the best anyways. I do feel like while we're mentioning it, remember friends, if you're going to watch stuff that's true crime related, remember that those are actual people and those sorts of things really did happen to them. So if you're going to watch that kind of stuff, remember to treat it with respect and treat the people with respect, because they're legitimate things that happen to people. So if you watch that kind of stuff, just remember to approach it respectfully. They're actual people, and let's respect their feelings and boundaries. Just want to make sure that got said. Sometimes I feel like it's not said enough. I'm going to put it on this paused screen right here because I need to see how long I've been live for. I haven't checked in a bit. Okay. I think I'm probably going to go one more in-game day, and then we're going to wrap it up after that. Speaking of that, hold on. Wait, what is this one? Okay. Sorry about that. I have to take care of something. Krusty the Rock? His name is literally Krusty. What's going on over here? Who are you? He's literally just growling at me. Can you, like, communicate? The monster doesn't seem like he'll be going anywhere soon. I better act fast before he keeps missing at my farm. I think I have some people to help me out. Begins 2 quests. I mean, I guess I have to click that. I don't have any other choice. He literally won't leave. I've only seen the first episode. Is it... Wait, what did you say? Oh, yeah, I should have done that. I was about to ask, and I was like, wait, never mind. I think you just told me. Water all of these, and now I have 2,871. I'm not sure if I want to just get the chicken and get the cow next time. I mean, I just feel like it'd be better and easier if I could get both, but I don't know. Why don't we water the ground? Like, if there's not a crop there, why should I be watering it? Also, I'm just rubbing my neck really quick. I actually might wrap this in-game day up a little early. It depends on how it goes. We'll see. Oh, that's why it's not working. I had the wrong tool selected. I was like, why isn't it working? Like, I know I have enough water in my watering can. Actually, those crops are sparkling. Can I maybe pick those up? Or harvest, I guess is the right word. Because usually whenever the wheat is ready, it glows like that. It has like little sparkly things on it. You haven't seen the first episode of it? Are they long episodes? Actually, I think the roses need like maybe like one more day. So remember on the farm that I have with Ben, the roses get like huge before you can harvest them, but they're kind of getting there. They're definitely a lot bigger than they used to be. Level 15 farming, we'd love to see it. I'll get the skill points taken care of in just a moment. Okay. So for farming, I could spend it on the thrift hunter, seed bags sold at the general store sale table or additional certain percentage cheaper depending on how much that I spend points on. I could do beginner cookbook. I will unlock extra recipes that are only obtainable from that skill. The beekeeper one I already have done, and the happy animals one is already done. Well, I guess it's the cookbook one, and I do have to start cooking eventually in the game. I guess I could put on that because that one didn't have any points contributed towards it. And then I think we're done with watering the crops. Actually, before I go and see Kitty, it's still kind of early in the day. I need to clear some of these rocks now. There's a bunch more of them, and I can get ores from some of these. So I need to be hitting them. I think it was like an hour. Depending on the show, some of them are really, 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 really long. forgot, Megs, do you have Hulu? I don't think you have Netflix because you were talking about it, but do you have Hulu? I just remember I was talking about this earlier too. I think it has to be like at least 5 o'clock in the game for me to be able to go to bed. So I'm probably gonna wrap it up when it gets to the 5 o'clock point in the game. Oh yes, absolutely. Like the stream if you haven't already. That is super helpful for me and it's completely free. Thank you so much. So if you haven't liked the stream already, you should. I'm really hating this. I'm gonna see if I can get any ores or coal from them or anything. I think in just a moment I'm gonna go and see Kitty to see about getting ammo. Whichever one is most easily affordable, I'll just go with that. Because I know I'm gonna eventually get at least like a few chickens and a few cows. So we'll get at least one pet. Come back here and clean up the farm for a little bit until the game lets me save. I mean, technically I think it auto-saves periodically, but like I prefer to make sure that I've saved at the end of the day. Just for that confirmation that I know for sure it saved my progress. Yes, I Hulu. Okay, that reminds me. I'm gonna... Actually, DM me now so I don't forget, because I don't want to have to do that mid-stream, but there's a certain episode of a certain show on Hulu that I wanted to tell you about, but it is not necessarily the most stream-appropriate thing. And it's probably better done in DMs. We've got more skill points if you'd love to see it. I'll spend that on. I could do wood splitter, increases the amount of logs dropped from trees by 1, 2, and 3. Secret compartment, all treasure chests and money bags grant more gold. That immediately, no questions asked. Because we need the monies. Let's see. I can't get both. And the chickens are a bit cheaper, so I'm just gonna get a pet chicken. Sure. And then it's funny, look, the chicken literally just stays in my pockets somehow, as if that just makes perfectly logical sense. Sure. It stays in my pockets until I put it into the barn. If you choose to send the DM, by the way, I'll see that whenever I end the stream, so I always check Discord after the live stream. Right after any live stream, so I'll see it. I'm gonna sell some stuff really quick and then go place the chicken into the barn. There we go. I think everything else can just stay in my pockets. There we go. Look at the tiny little chicken. Hello. I can pet the chicken and it just gave me an egg. We love it. I do need to get it some food though. I should go do that. Need to make sure it gets fed. I like how my character's just doing like egg, holding the egg like that. That's just walking around. It's funny looking. The eggs can be used for cooking, but I can also just straight up sell them if I want to. Oh, hello, Saturn. Welcome back. All right, I'm dead. Deceased, perished, fallen. Sometimes there's just days like that. Please take care of yourself, whatever that looks like for you. Like, whatever is going to be the most helpful thing for you right now to feel better, please do whatever the thing is. Though I wanted to make a dad joke, I feel like that would not have been the time, but Loki, that would have been kind of funny. It's not just, I'm used to saying hey because of Stardew, but it's just the animal food. It's gonna be costly. Here. I got 2 stacks of 5 animal food, and then I have a bit more at home. So considering I don't play this every day, and it's not like the game continues or anything, whenever I'm gone, I'm not playing. So this should be enough food for a little while, for a short little while. And hot cocoa sounds good. And the call response where you say, I'm hungry, and says, hi, hungry, I'm Dad. You would have literally just been like, hello, deceased, perished, fallen, I'm Dad. So sad, that would have sounded in the way that I would have read it out loud in that exact voice too. Where's the animal food that I bought? Hello? Oh, there's literally right in front of my face. But really, yeah, please do so. Look, whatever that's gonna look like for you right now, please do whatever that is. Oh, and apparently I have extra pet food. I didn't realize I'd have extra left over. Well, I guess that's nice. I'm going to guess I've just been feeling down and out today. And sometimes you just have days like that, and it's unfortunately just part of life. However, I'm sorry to hear that you've been struggling a lot today, and I really do. I know I've been saying a lot, but like I really do mean it. I hope that you feel better soon. And whatever is gonna make you happiest right now, or most relaxed and feeling better, please do whatever that thing is. You deserve to take care of yourself. I'm gonna clear some of this out so that way it's a bit easier to get to the barn from my house. I do some skincare and cuddle my kitties. George jumped on my shoulders when I got home. It seems like the cats are adjusting wonderfully, and I just think that's so nice. Like, they just seem like they've really made themselves at home. And I feel like they did that, from what I can tell, almost immediately. I'm trying to clear some of this stuff so it's a bit easier to see where I'm going and to navigate. Like, you can barely walk. You can barely walk over here at first, and it's only gonna get worse whenever that Weedle guy and the crusty rock dude, whoever he is, spreads the rocks and the weeds everywhere. It's like, I have mixed feelings though. Like, it can be beneficial because I get a bunch of rocks that I can hit to get XP and to get ores from and stuff, but also it gets annoying because it'll be covering the entire farm and then I can't walk anywhere. Check mod chapter stream. Gotcha. I'm actually probably gonna end kind of soon. I have to pee really bad, and my head hurts. I've low-key been holding in my pee like this for like 30 minutes. You can see a bit better now. Let me get some of these trees too while I'm at it. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to my storage and just put some of that away before I go to bed. I think I'm able to save now. I think. Or I should be able to. Okay, we're gonna put some of this in storage. Excuse me. Thankfully I have a button where it's like you click on the same button, it'll transfer all the similar items, that way it just stacks. I mean, it didn't transfer that much, but still. It's okay. It's too early to say. I thought I could... Oh. Let me wait until it says 6 o'clock and then I'll try. Literally, okay, there we go. That's so funny that literally just a second later that I was able to.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to find somebody first. I'm not try to find. I think we're gonna rate Artsy if they're still live. So let me go see. They should be though. Okay. Getting the link because live redirects stress me out really bad trying to do them. Got the link. And just going back to the stream, waiting for it to pop back up. Okay. Waiting for the chat box to show up for me. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and rate the artsy gamer who is currently playing Animal Crossing. They're doing a bit of a challenge where they're resetting repeatedly to look through different maps to try to find what's qualified as the worst possible map in Animal Crossing. And I think that's just super fun. So I'm gonna send you guys over there just to paste that a good couple of times. And with that being said, thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. And one last thing before I go, reminder that tomorrow I'm doing a reaction stream to the Wholesome Games Wholesome Games Direct. That starts at 11 a.m. Central, but I need to start slightly earlier so that way I can have some time to prepare and talk to you guys a little bit first. So I will be starting a little bit before 11 a.m. Central, but the direct itself is at 11 a.m. Central. I do have to go though, but thank you so much for watching. I will see you at the raid and I will see you guys for tomorrow's stream. Bye everyone!